What I want is for you to tell the truth. And I'm going to see to it that you do, one way or another.
I am telling the truth. You must be deluded. I mean, when you hit your head, you must have forgotten what you did to Dr. Saybrook.
For Hannah, I didn't do anything to Dr. Saybrook. You know that.
Well, then I'm scared to see what you consider to be something, because from what I've read, you've been doing a whole lot of nothing to that woman for years. I know a lot about you. The rape, holding Dr. Saybrook hostage.
You know, I can have you thrown out of here anytime.
No, but I haven't said what I came to say.
Which is what?
I think you should drop the charges against Cole. What's so funny?
Well, no, there's no way. I'm going to make sure that that kid fries for what he did to me. Why do you think I should drop the charges?
Because it would be in your best interest, Todd.
Sarah didn't show up at my hearing. She, went to the hospital instead.
To be with her dad?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I get that she's upset about him, but to not be there for you at all?
Yeah, well, she, showed up eventually. But instead of apologizing for choosing her rapist, murderer, father over me, she went ballistic on Hannah.
Hannah?
Cole was furious with me for being at the hospital with my dad instead of at the hearing. And he got so mad that he started accusing my dad of pushing Marty down the stairs again, and
so you defended him?
Of course I had to, but then things really turned into a mess when I blamed the whole thing on Hannah.
Wait, how can Star blame Hannah for you being in jail?
Well, she still thinks that Hannah's lying about seeing her dad push my mom.
She really thinks that Hannah would lie about something that important?
I guess, you know, Star thinks that, she's after me, remember?
So, Hannah would make up being a witness to an attempted murder. Why?
According to Star, it's a part of a big plot to break us up.
And it's working.
What do you mean it's working? No, this whole situation is just temporary. Cole's gonna get out of jail and everything's gonna work out the way it's meant to be.
Hey, man, Lieutenant McBain, Brody, your mom, they're gonna get you out of this mess. And you and Star are gonna be okay. Right?
You and Cole are gonna be okay, right? I mean, you have to be. I can't take it if you and Cole are gonna break up too.
What do you mean, too?
I think it's really brave of you to go back and redo high school.
Really?
Yeah. Don't you guys?
Well, most people think it's totally weird.
Well, I think it's totally cool. I mean, there are things I wish I could go back and redo. And if the girls in my high school were half as pretty as you, I never would have left.
Do your folks know you're here, Jess?
I let my dad know.
You should probably call him just in case, don't you think?
Well, no. Apparently, one of the perks of my condition is nobody freaks out anymore when I stay out late.
Nice. So you get all the fun of being a teenager and all the freedom of being a woman. So, what other kind of perks are there?
This isn't fun and games for Jess. She's learning to cope with a whole new world. It's not easy.
Oh, no. I'm coping better every day.
You should be careful anyway, Jess. Especially around people that don't know you that well.
How about you help me take these dishes to the kitchen, will ya?
So, this guy who's taking you to prom, how serious is it?
Oh, Brody? Oh, we're not going steady or anything. We're free to date other people.
Do you know who bought the necklace?
Yes.
Who was it?
Papa, I want to buy the necklace.
You bought the necklace. Are you my father? Please, just tell me, are you my father?
I begged my father to sell it to me.
Papa, please. I have the money.
Why would you want to buy it?
You know why. For her.
She doesn't love you, and she never will. He refused. He wouldn't sell it to me.
So what happened to the necklace?
It was sold.
To who?
So then we had to take this animal back to the zoo, and they were so mad. I don't know. Anyway, my prom night was wild. But Big Brother's right. You need to be more careful.
Christian's not my brother.
Oh, no. I'm just... The phrase, Big Brother's watching you. I mean, could the guy be any more protective?
So, are you still with the girl that you took to prom?
No. No, I've definitely moved on since then. High school romances, they never last.
Well, sometimes they do. You know, people move apart, but sometimes your first real great love is your only true love, and you find your way back together.
What were you doing back there, biting Ford's head off?
The guy's hitting on Jess lately.
Ford's a flirt, so what? Jessica can handle herself.
Are you kidding me? Jessica thinks she's a teenage girl, and Ford is a dog.
I knew plenty of dogs in high school. Part of growing up is figuring out how to deal with them.
Yeah, with people your own age. You know what I mean, maturity level.
Were you jealous back there?
Come on.
Were you?
Give me a break, Layla. Brody is Jessica's boyfriend. They love each other, even if
Jessica can't remember him?
She's sick, but she will get better. In the meantime, how do you think Brody would feel if he finds out that Ford was all over Jess?
The same way he feels about Jessica moving in on you.
Yeah, I thought we were done with this.
Abre los ojos, Christian. Take a good look at what's going on here. The only reason why Jessica came over here in person to tell you she's going to the prom with Brody was to make you jealous. And after the way you've been acting, I'd have to say it worked.
Hey, guys. Do you have any more soda?
Hey. Checking on things here for the lieutenant. Everything quiet with Manning?
Yeah, but he's got company. One of his daughters. She's got clearance, though.
How could it possibly be in my best interest to drop the charges against Cole after he tried to kill me?
You know, you're really putting Star in a bad position here.
What would you care about Star?
Cole's the father of her child. Star needs him home with her. And from the way you went after me and then Dr. Saybrook, when you mistakenly thought something was going on between me and Cole, I have to believe that you'd do anything for Star.
I just meant that between your dad getting beaten up and Cole getting arrested, if you and Cole were to break up, that'd just be too much. I mean, you guys are crazy about each other.
I love Cole with all my heart. Cole is home to me. Everything just makes sense when we're together, and it just doesn't when we're not. God, everything was going so great. We were just balancing being parents and school, and God, prom is tomorrow.
The prom, right? I'd almost forgotten.
I've been so excited about it for weeks. I know it sounds really silly, but it reminds me when Cole and I got back together, when you and Marco first got together. But now, Cole will be in jail. He won't even be able to go to prom.
Star, God, I'm so sorry.
You know the worst part about all of it? I don't even know if Cole would want to go with me, even if he were free.
Am I being the biggest jerk in the world because I can't accept that Star's taking her dad's side in this? I mean, how am I supposed to accept that Star is defending her dad after everything that he's done to my mom? I mean, how can she be supporting him and turning Hannah into the bad guy?
Well, it does seem pretty far-fetched. I mean, Hannah lying about what she saw just so she could get closer to you.
Right. It's like she's just looking for something to make her dad not guilty.